All right, we're gonna get started a little early. We're gonna skip the intro, all that good stuff. Hi, everybody. Oh my God. All right. Okay. All right. For those of you who are wondering what happened yesterday, apologies. My wife went all Ginsu on her finger, nearly cut the goddamn thing off. We had to go to the hospital. Actually, it wasn't really that bad. She didn't need stitches. So I'm expecting a bill for about $700 or $800 from the hospital for just stopping by. So that would be nice. Most expensive Band-Aid ever. So other than that, we got the dumpster came in 2 days early and we're not getting charged for that. So that's good. I got a big old dumpster in my driveway, ready to throw out a lot of shit in my house. Get ready for the big move in a couple of weeks. Very excited for that. We had some, actually did a video on the channel. Wow, you have a better chance of finding Bigfoot these days. And I didn't really know what I was going to stream. I was going to start between 9 and 9:15 anyway, because it's been a busy day today. You know, with the dumpster here, we wanted to get started right away. And I had to wait till after my wife was working. So, and then I saw, and then I thought to myself, well, we have the books coming out. Maybe some guys want to talk about that, say what they have to say about that, coming out next March. And then I saw the post from Deadline and Gamaru reporting what Deadline said about Warner Brothers pulling out of San Diego Comic-Con at home, although they're still going to have like a DC dedicated panel, but I don't know if that's for the movies. And then the breaking news of the day. You guys should be very excited. I know I am. July 31st. Godzilla vs. Kong trailer is going to be in front of Inception. What better way than to launch the trailer of your next upcoming MonsterVerse movie than in front of a movie that pretty much everyone's seen by now and pretty much no one's going to be at the theater to watch? What better way? And then I saw the website. And then I realized, oh, these rat bastards. How could they? But I said to myself, well, this is a pretty bold move here. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them. Let's see. So we read the article, and I said to myself, well, I'm sure they have a resource here they can cite. They can't just make this shit up. So I read the article. Our first official look at Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures' Godzilla vs. Kong will reportedly debut on July 31st. Originally July 17th. No sources cited as of yet. The footage is reportedly being attached to Warner Brothers' theatrical re-release of Christopher Nolan's Inception, which will be hitting theaters again starting July 31st, according to a previous report by Film. I don't know. That's another website. Warner Brothers are trying to entice moviegoers to venture back into the theater scene once again following a near 5-month lockdown. We know about the lockdown. Only recently has business started operating again, movie theaters being one of them. The footage expected to be shown will likely be the footage Warner Brothers initially had planned to debut at Comic-Con this year, another event which was canceled due to COVID-19, though they're having Comic-Con at home. In addition to Godzilla vs. Kong, the Inception re-release will also debut new footage from Wonder Woman 84 and a fresh look at the new Dune movie. Christopher Nolan's next major blockbuster, Tenet, arrives August 12th. Previous to this, Godzilla vs. Kong was officially delayed and will now release on... Yeah, I remember that great article they released, before the delay happened. I remember that wonderful article. Godzilla vs. Kong will not be delayed. 2 weeks later, oops. Why do people fall for this? A teaser or trailer, it doesn't matter. Explain to me why all signs show now, all evidence shows that there will be nothing Godzilla vs. Kong related this month. Even me, like before the delay, I was like, man, we'll definitely get a trailer in July. Like, there's no way they're gonna not show a trailer 4 months out from the movie. Then we got the delay, and I was like, well, looks like that's not happening, but maybe there's hope. I'll give it a 50-50 chance. Just maybe they want to show something. Now we got word that Warner Brothers is not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con at home, so that kills that whole idea. But then if you're going to show a trailer on the 31st in front of Inception, why would you not show a trailer at Comic-Con? Share, chat. Tell me what you think. Do you honestly believe that we will be getting a trailer or a teaser in front of Inception on July 31st? And if you do believe that, tell me why. Tell me your logic. Nope. It's fake news. Maybe not in front of Inception, but before. You think we're gonna get a trailer before the movie? Don't think so. And how do they know that there was gonna be something on July 17th? Where's the source for that? You think it's possible? So tell me what you think, James, gives a slight possibility this could be true. What is the one reason you think that this might be true? It's faker than Instagram influencers. Clickbait is better when it's certain. That's true. It was all fake. Honestly, the only Godzilla vs. Kong related piece of news that would most likely show up would be a poster. I don't expect a clip or teaser in the slightest until later this year, maybe November 20th, perhaps. I don't even think there's going to be a teaser or trailer this month. It would be safer to just release the trailer online instead of in the... I agree with that, Jonathan. That's another reason why I think this is full of shit. When was the last time, in all honesty, I think the last movie I remember, not to saying this is the last time, the last movie that I remember where a trailer came out in the theater before online was Cloverfield.
Stephen Miller tipped $3.33. WB never said they were pulling out of Comic-Con. They never said they were attending either. This is why reading articles and citing sources are important.
Yeah, well, they're probably not going to be there. Let's just go with that. They're not going to be there. I'll just hang my jump shot on that notion. I know what you're saying, Steve. I'm not saying you're lying. I know you're legit with what you're saying, but I'm willing to place my bet they're not going to be there. Marvel's not going to be there. They should stay. Honestly, you think about it, Marvel's not going to be there. They should stay. Do you think they might show other films before the Inception re-release? I think they mentioned a Film Core article with a Warner Brothers quote on it. Forgot what it said, but that Godzilla vs. Kong statement goes too far. Last trailer I saw in the theaters before online was Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but I was young then, so I don't look online for it. Yeah, it's very rare now that you find a trailer release. Like, if they're going to drop even a teaser for Godzilla vs. Kong, why would they minimize their views by putting it in front of a movie that's already been released before, then instead of just dropping it online? Well, we don't see Legendary's Godzilla vs. Kong in the listing, so San Diego Comic-Con is bust, even though they should stay since Disney isn't there. See, but I thought Disney was going to be there. I thought it was Marvel that wasn't going to be there. Do you think they should have released something when the film was delayed, like Halloween just did? Would have been nice. I felt that they should have, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. This is just so bad. Like, this is legitimate, like, horrible journalism. You are, like, purposefully baiting people to click on this article. And in this article, he cites what? Film? Inception re-release to feature footage from upcoming Warner Brothers films. They don't specify, though. they're basically, oh my god, this is borderline plagiarism. Is in addition to Tenet, you're possibly have seen new footage from Wonder Woman, Dune, possibly. See, in this article that they're citing, which is by Film, the writer of this one says it's possible. Warner Brothers is going to show footage of certain. They didn't say what movies though. They just said they're going to show some footage of upcoming movies. I would think it'd have to be Tenet and Wonder Woman at least. They did list here possibly Godzilla vs. Kong. So it says right here, in addition to Tenet, we can possibly expect to see new footage from Wonder Woman 1984, Dune, and Godzilla vs. Kong. Over here, Godzilla vs. Kong teaser trailer reportedly set to debut in theaters July 31st. I mean, tell me, is that not this horrible clickbait title? I mean, there's only so many people smart enough to know that this fucking article is clickbait. There's people, and when I say smart, I don't mean like people are dumb. I mean like people just, they don't pay attention to what's going on with certain movies. You know, they just kind of read articles and they come here and they think, oh, look at this. The Godzilla trailer is going to set in front of Inception. I own the movie. I've seen it a dozen times and I saw it in the theater, but I'm going to spend the $15 just so I can get a look at this Godzilla vs. Kong teaser trailer. And then they'll go, there won't be a teaser, and they're going to be tight. I mean, why not just change the title to Godzilla vs. Kong trailer has a chance or possibly may be seen in front of, and then in the article, right, this is a source from another article. It's not a guarantee. The teaser might be shown, it may not, and then put your opinion why you think it might or why you think it might not. Like put down, I personally don't think this trailer is going to be shown because why would they show it in front of, because remember, we've already seen Tenet trailers. The first Tenet trailer came online. Wonder Woman, we've already seen the trailer for that. That's come online already. So those are two trailers right there that even if they show, those two trailers already debuted online. I just don't understand why you would fuck with people like this. And all you got to do is be honest. Be like, Godzilla versus. You're still gonna get people to click on the title, even if you're honest. If you just change this to Godzilla versus Kong, teaser trailer may possibly be shown in front of Inception, and then in the article put down, this has been reported from Film. I don't even know how reliable Film is. I mean, I don't really, you know what I mean, but. This is this horrible practice. And then if you look at the words they use in this article, I'm going to link both these articles. He changes the words around enough so that it's not plagiarism, but some of the sentences here are literally word for word on what they are in Film. Like right even here in the first one. He's basically repeating what this person's saying. I mean, granted, he's citing the source, so that's what saves his ass. But, I mean, the effort in this article is so minimal. My daughter could have wrote this. He just basically read the article and switched some words around to make it his own, and then cited his source so he can cover his ass. But, I mean, you're looking at an article that has little effort. All the information comes from another website whose sources are questionable. And then on top of that, you make it sound like the trailer is a guarantee to hit on the 31st, which is not. I don't understand it. Why would you do that? I mean, obviously I know why you would do it. You want to get the money, but yeah, they've been doing this shit since like fucking 2013. So I don't know. It's this horrible, horrible practice. And I am going to put this up on my channel. and I am going to title it Godzilla-movies.com at it again with their bullshit or something along those lines. It's just horrible practice. Poorly written, horrible title, and then if you look at the comment section, let's go down to the comment section. All right, actually, I'm going to refresh it. So, actually, it's kind of sad. They only have 10 responses. So, like, it's funny because up here, they got 2 upvotes. 2 upvotes. Of course, you can't give them a downvote. It's their own site. So I could imagine the amount of downvotes they would have on this article if there was a downvote button. But only 10 people responded. For an article that got clicked, according to this, 10,000 times. What is that, like 0.01% of people commented on an article where almost 11,000 people reportedly read? And you know they didn't read it. A lot of those people probably saw this title and was like, oh, here we go again with this bullshit. I'm sure at least a good portion of them did. So here's the first person. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Like, well, that's exactly what they're doing. Someone is bound to record and leak it. Yeah, that's if it comes out. Inception is one of my favorite. Planning on seeing this. I don't know what to say for no particular reason, of course. I'm not as excited for the trailer. Well, it's hard to keep excitement when you have sites like GodzillaMovies.com basically baiting the shit out of people all year long for so many years. It's easy to lose your excitement when you have a website that puts out articles like this that are shit, like written horribly, and then the title is so bait that you do, if you don't know what's going on, you do get excited, and then you wait for the day, or you wait for the day that they say something's going to happen. Nothing happens, and you get upset, and then your excitement deteriorates. Do they care? Fuck no, they're getting paid. That's why they do it. Inception's a very good movie, by the way. Yeah, you should see it. It's one of my favorite Nolan films. G fans of Charlie Brown and Warner Brothers is Lucy with the football. No, I would say GodzillaMovies.com is Lucy with the football. Buy me easily. Impatient G fans, where is Godzilla vs. Kong trailer? K6, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this site is such a piece of shit. They really are. They're such crap. I'm surprised 10,000 people even showed up to read this. Well, again, I'm willing to bet a good percentage of them didn't read it at all. It confused you? Yeah, I could understand why. I didn't get confused by it. It's just that it's very ambiguous. You don't get the answers you're looking for. You got to kind of just decide on your own how things go. Just feed your baby birds and breadcrumbs and we'll be good. Now, of course, if the trailer comes out on that day, then they'll look like geniuses. But you think back to how many fucking times they've done this shit. I mean, they did it recently with the trailer. They put like 2 other articles out earlier not even this month, like maybe 2 months ago, talking about, oh, we're guaranteed to get a trailer at the end of May or something along those lines. And we didn't get a fucking thing. We didn't get anything. Did they retract their article? No. Did they update it and make changes? Maybe now they did. I don't know. But at the time that I checked, they didn't. I mean, it's horrible. GodzillaMovies.com. You guys need to do better. Like, I get it. It's tough. There's nothing really to talk about right now. I get that. But you can't be telling people there's a trailer dropping on July 31st. And all you really did was go to a website and basically take their article and put it in your own words. And then put a title that's going to get everybody excited. Now what you've done is you've gone, and there's probably people who don't pay attention to things going on, who are relying on you for credible news, who are going to go and spend the money to see this trailer. And right now there's a 50-50 shot they're not going to get it because it's not a guarantee. And quite frankly, all signs point that we ain't getting shit this month for Godzilla vs. Kong because Warner Brothers may or may not be pulling out of San Diego Comic-Con at home. And whatever trailers they do put in front of Inception are trailers that are already released online, like Wonder Woman 84 and Tenet. Why would they debut a Godzilla vs. Kong teaser trailer or trailer, whatever the case may be, in front of a movie that most people will not go to see when they can just dump it online and get millions of views? Oh my God, you guys can't. Why do you do this to people? Why? Why are you doing this? Just stop. All you got to do is change this. Godzilla vs. Kong teaser trailer may or may not come out the end of the month. Even that is still baiting, but at least you take the responsibility off of you. You know what I mean? At least you say, hey, we never said it was coming out. We said it may or may not, and we're basing this opinion on another source. That's it. And what's worse, you know what's worse? This is the kind of work you get over there. It was written by Chris, who's the guy who runs Sci-Fi. Think about that. The guy who's running the show is the one who put up the shitty ass article with a bait ass title with a source from basically another website. And if you read that article from the other website, you could tell all he did was spin around the words that they used over there. So that way it doesn't look like plagiarism. And then, of course, he cites them. Very small. Very small. He doesn't even put it at the end of the article and says, he says this article was written by Chris. And like, you could just tell. He's like, oh, let me put this out right quick. And, of course, he doesn't put the citation at the end of the article. Credit to so-and-so writer, so-and-so author, who is Hoi-Tran Bui. Doesn't put the author's name. Just puts a little link to the site. I mean, this is journalism. This is bullshit. This is like shit on a stick. I could hire people off the street to write better shit than this. Yes. And you're the leader of the company. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, you're giving Chris's Everywhere a bad name. That's right, Chris Leotis. That's true. Yeah, it's journalism. Yeah, piss writing, exactly. Do you know that there's 3 different levels of immortality? Let me guess, and you know them all, Bobby. I believe it. Unreal with these people. Unreal. I can't believe they've been doing this so many years. I should have never let up on them. But I got real life stuff. I can't sit here all day and I mean, I bet you if I go like 6 straight months, this really, really pounding on them, maybe people will start to see. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe I should go back to my days where I start calling these motherfuckers out. Because you know how many people out there are so frustrated with this movie right now in terms of delays, no trailers, things like that. And then you got a bullshit ass website like this baiting the fuck out of people, fucking with people's feelings. And then you got to blame the people a little bit. Because they turn around and they blame Warner Brothers. And meanwhile, Warner Brothers Legendary ain't say a goddamn thing. It's motherfuckers like this that are baiting you and messing with your feelings. With their bullshit ass website with all these fucking ads. Look at this. Ads. They're selling merchandise. I mean, then all these little clickbait links down here of all those stupid ass articles. I mean, ads down here. I'm gonna have to find the archive. I'm gonna have to get the archive when I refer to them. Although I will give them credit for that. I like this right here. This is cool. This little bar they have here with percentages. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's a nice little throw in. But that's good. That's fine. But, this shit right here, this article, I mean, they've done this so many times. And think about it. 10,000 reads, 10 fucking comments. What kind of ratio is that? Unfucking real. I can't believe the site's still at it. We're going to have to start holding these guys accountable again. Really. Yeah, because they're basically ruining the movie for people. People get aggravated when they see shit like this. And then they'll go to see the movie on the 31st. And what happens if they don't get a trailer? You think these motherfuckers are going to apologize or retract the article or update it? No. Yeah, not even the epoxy ads were this bad. But at least the epoxy ads will deliver. You know what I mean? You'll get that. Unreal. Yeah, I probably won't be here, Severio. It's not gonna be a long stream. I still remember they blatantly took someone's picture of their models of Legendary's Godzilla fighting Biollante. I'm gonna have to, yeah. The text soon as if they knew Biollante was in 2014. You called them out. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a greatest hits video together of GodzillaMovies.com worst fuck ups, and I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna call it "Remember These Fucks." I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, Chris from Sci-Fi, here we go.
Chris from Sci-Fi tipped $1. It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, this is a prank. All right. It's just a prank. I'm gonna do that. I think tomorrow and Friday look pretty light. I think I'm gonna start working on that. I know where all the videos are too, so it's not gonna be hard for me to pull them all together. It's not gonna be hard to put on. So, just want to let you know, you motherfuckers are pissing me off with this bait shit. Stop fucking with people. I'm gonna take all the old stories I had, the ones that used to piss you off to the point where you threatened to sue me for defamation of character. Meanwhile, look at this. I don't have to defamate you. You defamate yourself with this kind of bullshit. Watch them get lucky and be right too. That's all right. I still got all the other articles that they turned out to be full of shit. So I'm tired of this. I can't believe these motherfuckers are doing this still. 7 years later, they're still at it with their bullshit. I mean, the money must be good. It's got to be good. I mean, hell. I remember Godzilla movie said Rob Zombie was gonna compose. Oh yeah, that was them that started that bullshit. Remember that? Yeah. And because I don't pay attention, since I didn't know it came from them, right? So when somebody first said that, I was like, oh shit, that'll be cool. If somebody had said, hey Rob, GodzillaMovies.com said Rob Zombie's composing, I would have been like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Those guys lie 90% of the time. Don't believe them. It doesn't even say opinion piece. Like, look at it. Look. It doesn't even say op-ed on the end of it. You could at least somewhat forgive that. Because at least you're telling people this is an opinion. My opinion is, or my prediction is, Godzilla vs. Kong trailer coming out the end of July. They didn't even do that. They just said it straight up like, yeah, it's happening. They put the word reportedly to make it sound like it's, I get that. They'll say, well, we said reportedly. No. You can't use words like reportedly. That makes it sound like it's been reported. You go to that other website, it doesn't say that. It says possibly. Possibly and reportedly are two different things. These motherfuckers. Unreal. In this world of cancel culture, I'm fine with Godzilla movies over party. No, it's not even. No, I just want them to do it right. Just do it right. We got enough shitty journalism out there. Don't add to it. Just do it right. Hey, look. Even if they had put in their title of their fucking website, even if they had put in the title of this article, there is a small percentage or a small possibility that we may get a trailer. You're not guaranteeing it. You're not making it sound like it's guaranteed. This makes it sound like it's guaranteed. I remember in a video where they were going to sue, they called your subscribers groupies. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I was on them like white on rice back in the day. But, after a while, it's like, I got into other things. Once the movie came out, like, they were insignificant for a while. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have some fun with them in the next couple of months. Every time they do it wrong, I'm just going to fucking call them out in a video. I'll tweet them, whatever it takes. And he can threaten to sue me all he wants. He's not going to fucking sue me because calling you out for being a bullshit-ass clickbaity website is not defamation of character. It's showing people the truth, that you are full of shit. Only trustworthy sources, Variety, Hollywood Reporter, and Deadline. actually the best trustworthy source is the actual production companies. Period. You know what I mean? The only time you can trust websites is when they're all reporting the same thing at the same time. Then you know that the word's gotten out. But when you hear when there's one website that does it and then another website, but everybody else is not doing it, that's when you know mostly it's full of shit. The Seinfeld theme could be applied every time a Godzilla Kong article comes out from them. I know. They're going to avoid you, Rob. No. He won't avoid me. Believe me, if I go at this site again like I did a couple of years ago, believe me, I'll hear from him. Because I was hitting him hard enough back in the day that it must have been affecting their profits because he threatened to sue me. He threatened us from Canada. Oh my God. Yeah, mostly Godzilla articles from them are bullshit. I think people are catching on to. I mean, because look at it. Almost 11,000 people read this. They got 10 comments and 2 upvotes. They got 2. You know why? Because there's no downvote option. Can you imagine how many downvotes they would have gotten if they had that? But of course, you know, Chris is not going to put a downvote on these articles. He don't got a balls to do that. You know? I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice. They are nice. What does Grabzilla say? I think it's too late for them to course correct. They're the Michael Gonzalez of Godzilla news outlets. Yeah, but you want to know something? It's not even... Mike's not even that bad, honestly. If you think about it, Mike's at least had moments where he's been right. I can't remember the last time these fuckers were right. I honestly can't. Like, it's one thing if they write just a regular article talking about like lore and stuff like that, you know, that's nothing. But if they're trying to report on news, they rarely get it right. He must be on a good weed, Mike. Did you share your weed with him? Huh? Who summoned the Almighty One? Yeah. It's like they never... I look, I mean, maybe they do say the sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. I just haven't been around to see when the sun shines for them. You know, I mean, I've only recently been coming back because people have been tweeting me all their bullshit articles. And I can't, after a while, it's like, I can't believe these motherfuckers. And after a while, I just can't keep my mouth shut. It's like annoying. People really want to see this movie. They really want to see a trailer. Why would you just not help things? How can you call yourself a fan site and you really don't give a shit about the fans? You just give a shit about your bottom line. I get it. Making money is good. You have to make money, but you can still make money and do it the right way. And they're not doing it. They've never done it the right way. They've always been a shitty ass site. I don't care how many people defend them. They're a shitty ass site. And from what I see, there's not a lot of people defending them now like they used to. But back in the day, there was a lot of defenders. People hated me on that site. They probably still do, and I don't give a fuck. The site's full of shit. Yeah, that's true too. Well, they cited the source, but when you look at their source, then you realize they just took that source's article and reworded it. It's really bad. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that they reworded it so much and they put a link to the site, that's borderline plagiarism. And this is by the person running the site. It's not even one of their editors or one of their writers. It's by the dude that runs the show there. It's hard. It's pathetic. I'm gonna bring Sci-Fi Chris over to Area 51 and punish him. Broke him like chestnuts on an open fire. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on. We got books. Who's excited? Who's excited for these graphic novels? Hold on a minute. It was weird. It didn't feel like the AC was on for a second there. Yeah, we were talking about sci-fi. Well, Screen Rant just has stupid articles.
Bobby Reynolds super chatted $10. First one is the weakest you can live forever until you're shot. Second one is where Jason Voorhees is at pretty much death is like a knockout. And the third one is where Deadpool is at.
That's you, Bobby. Only you can carry all three immortalities. Yeah, Godzilla Dominion sounds pretty cool. I didn't know about that one. I knew about the Kong one because they spoke about Camazotz like late last year when they did that. When there was that panel that came out where they were talking about the comic, but I didn't know they were working on a Godzilla one. And it's from his perspective, which should be interesting. It just sucks that we gotta wait till March. I doubt there's any spoilers in there. Why wouldn't they release them earlier? I doubt there's any spoilers in there. I mean, I'm not saying they should release them like next month or anything, but why not release them like, I don't know, November? Oh, they just didn't give the name? I don't even remember that. I don't remember them. I remember them saying that they'd be doing comics for Kong and Godzilla, but I didn't know they were actually going to do a Godzilla comic like right before the movie. I figured they'd do a Kong one because we need more backstory for him than Godzilla, since Godzilla's had 2 movies already. Like, overall, Godzilla's had more content in the MonsterVerse than Kong has. How do you guys feel about Audrey from Godzilla '98 making a return? I'm sure you guys are excited for that, huh? MonsterVerse feels more like a Godzilla trilogy with a Kong spin-off movie. No, Jonesy. I'm just fucking with people. It's just that the main character in the Kong book is gonna be a female named Audrey. Yeah, the worm guy's girlfriend. Yep. I like the parts in the '98 movie is when Audrey moans Nick. That's your favorite part? She doesn't even do a good job of moaning it either. It's like, it's not anything that would turn you on. Or maybe it turns you on, but it wasn't a good moan. I've heard better. Even Claire in Resident Evil 2 moans better when she's running. Audrey Timmons is still a better character than most Godzilla characters. Is she? I don't know. Was she in another book I don't know about? Yeah, Godzilla '98 is part of the MonsterVerse. The best character was Mr. French. You like my moan, Stereo? Wait, Audrey's coming back into a comic. Neat, except what's interesting is that Camazotz in the synopsis is for Kingdom Kong is actually Godzilla's nemesis. To give a little bit more information for Godzilla Dominion, Godzilla is going to have to fight 2 different monsters, and apparently there's some sort of major decision he has to make. Speaking of Clara, Rob, did you know on Resident Evil 2 Nexus mod page is 90% nude mods of Claire? Pretty insane. Really? That's funny. That's why you gotta love PC gaming. You won't get that shit on PS4. They'll introduce '98 Godzilla and Godzilla vs. Kong and have him kill MonsterVerse Godzilla and Kong. That'd be something. Well, you want to talk about outrage? Yeah, why hasn't I should give Chris a call and tell him, hey man, you know that Audrey from Godzilla '98 is gonna return to that. She's the main character in Kingdom Kong. What's the movie for Friday? I don't know if I'm streaming Friday yet. I don't know if I'm streaming Friday. I may not stream Friday. I may not even stream tomorrow. I don't know. It's up in the air right now. Remember, I'm moving like in less than 2 weeks, so Streams are going to be fading slowly for a little while until I get settled into North Carolina. Because once I saw that dumpster pull up today, I was excited, boy, because that means I can start chucking shit off the porch. I can't wait. Oh my God, there's so much stuff to get rid of. I can't wait. Because once all the shit's out of the house, then we have to start packing. And while we have boxes packed, there's still quite a bit to pack up. And we need the room to place the boxes, which we don't have right now because we got to get rid of a lot of shit. Godzilla comic is said to show new monsters that were ancient foes. Do you think we can see a classic kaiju or a new one? Would love to see Anguirus since his skeleton was in King of the Monsters. Well, it's a prequel and it's set after Godzilla King of the Monsters, so no Anguirus. I don't think you're going to see any classic monsters from Toho in these books. I'm curious to know which monster Audrey went up against because I don't believe they're talking about Camazotz, so they must be talking about either the Mutos or Ghidorah. Yeah, possible. Gas was $1.95 this week. Gas has been like $1.80 to $1.89 where I am for a while. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see any classic monsters. I wouldn't hold any hopes on that. Yeah. Yeah, or you might you'll definitely see some new monsters, original creations, and I think you'll see some more of the other Titans. I was based on what I read about the Godzilla Dominion books, it sounds like not a guarantee because it depends how you interpret it, but it sounds to me like he might be fighting one of the Titans. Wouldn't Anji be the female pilot that got knocked out of the sky by Rodan in the chase scene in King of the Monsters? It's possible, but I was under the impression that pilot was dead. I mean, I don't know how you survive being slapped by the wings of a huge monster like that. I mean, the sheer force would fucking kill you. So I don't see how she would survive that. Doherty wanted more Toho monsters. Legendary wouldn't pay. It's amazing, like, everybody still wants Toho monsters. Like, this has like been a 7-year thing. You get 3 Toho monsters is not enough. And everybody wants Anguirus. And you know what? I got to tell you, since we've been watching the movies every week, going movie by movie, the more I see of Anguirus, the less I want him in a MonsterVerse. I'm being honest. He's just a piece of shit monster. He really is. I don't see the appeal anymore. Like, he looks cool, he sounds cool, but boy, man, he sucks. Right now, I'm following the same comic artist for Godzilla Dominion on Twitter right now, which is very nice. This is what it looks like to me, that Godzilla would be fighting another Titan to become Alpha, or it could be talking about Kong. Well, I don't think he's going to fight Kong in the book. Maxim interview with Mike D. I thought in the scene there was a heartbeat for every soldier and they all flatlined. That's what I thought they were all dead. Looks like he had his days in that world before he was revealed to be dead. Yeah, and technically, and if you want to get technical, despite how it looked, that's canonically not Anguirus. So, Anguirus has always sucked. He really has. Imagine if Godzilla and Kong fight in the comic while in the movie Mechagodzilla is dressed like Godzilla and fights Kong. Yeah. I'm saying it could be mentioning Kong, like he won't fight Kong. However, Kong could make a cameo appearance. Yeah, that's possible. Anguirus is a badass. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Especially when we watch Godzilla vs. Gigan, And remember watching that, like, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago? And fucking, yeah, 2 weeks ago, because we saw recently Terra Mecha Godzilla. And basically, it's one on two. Like, Anguirus hardly did anything in that movie. And when he finally did something, it required Godzilla to hold Ghidorah back, and then Anguirus is doing like a fucking spike splash on Ghidorah's chest. He is a Godzilla simp. Anguirus runs into Gigan. Yeah, remember that? How dumb was that? He runs headfirst into Gigan's buzzsaw like a fucking idiot. I think it would help if Anguirus could stand on two legs. I don't think it could. I don't think it matters. Yeah, he's bad. Like I said, he looks cool, he sounds cool, but in terms of on-screen performance, man, he's always getting his ass handed to him. Just got back. What are we talking about? We're talking about how much Anguirus is a bitch. A punk ass bitch. I know when I put this up on the channel. Oh, the hatred, the vileness. Yeah, like you don't even need to put him on screen. Just say Anguirus and everybody already know, okay, he lost. You don't need to put him on screen. No need. Even Rodan had more adventures with Godzilla than the Spiked Boy. And Rodan was more of a competent fighter, too. Anguirus is the version while Godzilla is the Chad. Even Rano made fun of Anguirus so hard on his Godzilla parody animation. An Anguirus solo movie would make more money than Endgame. Yeah. So I guess Kaiju passed Mike in the launch from Earth into space. Rodan is probably the best non-Godzilla Toho monster movie. It definitely is one of the best ones. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, now you're just trying to piss. No, he's not. He's not gonna piss me off with a fucking comment like that. Why would that piss me off? That's the most incompetent comment you could ever make. Not even my son would believe that, and he's 7. He got dropped by Ghidorah, got head cut open by Gigan, got his jaw broke off by Mechagodzilla. I know. No, I know you were kidding, but that doesn't mean it was. It doesn't mean it wasn't bad. It was bad. It wasn't bad. Like I know you weren't being serious, but you're still gonna get burned for it.
Bobby Reynolds super chatted $5 when Anguirus ran to Gigan. He should do a front flip knocking Gigan down and go help Godzilla.
No, he was too enamored by the buzzsaw. He had to run into it. It's kind of like a moth to flames. You know, like he said, buzzsaw. Ah! Yeah, pretty much. Do you think we could possibly see a flashback of Godzilla fighting a Kong species like in King of the Monsters? No, not at all. I don't think they're gonna want to show anything with Godzilla and Kong into the movie. I don't think they'll even show a flashback. They won't even go that far. I like how the bot says Gigan. Gigan. Yep. Keith Lee, new NXT champion. Oh, good. He deserves it. Thanks for the spoiler, too, by the way. At most, they'll show more cave paintings like King of the Monsters. Yeah, probably. No, I think you're just going to get... They're both going to have their own adventure. Maybe slight hints and nods towards each other. But they'll deal with their own monsters. Kong will deal with Kamazots, and Godzilla will deal with 2 other monsters. I think Anguirus was the Leroy Jenkins of kaijus at the time. I wouldn't even give him that much credit. I still watch NXT. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown. Like those shows suck to begin with, and then without a crowd, they're even worse. The Titans of King of the Monsters will probably appear in the Godzilla comic. Yeah, that's more than likely. Looking forward to seeing the novel and Godzilla's point of view and possible fight with a Titan or two, and Kong fighting Camazotz. Yeah, I hope somebody fights Behemoth in the movie. That I really like to see. I like Behemoth. I'm tired of these fake sources, mainly Doomcock with these bullshit Star Wars rumors. Well, Mike, if you're tired of fake sources, then that should be an automatic mute button for yourself. Now you know how it feels, Mike. Deal with it. I don't see them appearing in a movie just because the movie ain't enough room to fit everyone. Well, how do you know? Have you seen it? What are you saying? Like, Behemoth can't have a quick 5 minute, 2.5 minute fight with somebody? Well, we already got confirmation that we're getting Skyla in the Godzilla Dominion. What up, Rob? I just joined the live. Anyway, can you get a recap what y'all been talking about? I spent about 25 minutes butchering GodzillaMovies.com for their bullshit, and then now we've been talking about the two books. I haven't done anything, and when I do, I have something. I have sources. Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, your sources are shit. So that's just as good as lying. King of the Monsters had like 19 Titans. I think we're past the point of too many. Yeah, is she here though? Because I haven't seen her. Saka said there is a starfish Titan in Godzilla vs. Kong. Okay. I wouldn't start dropping Sayaka spoilers here. Well, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I think there's people here who don't want to know too much, so keep it to yourself, Kaiju. Angris has nothing, no death ray, always on all fours, and he's like Godzilla's pet dog. Yeah, I mean, he's a piece of shit character. Who is Omniblast? Churro, you've been in chat plenty of times. You don't know who Omniblast is? Stop pretending. The books are going to be straight fire? Well, I hope so. Yeah, you shouldn't have said it in the first place, but make sure it's the last time you say anything. And that kills Godzilla in the first 5 minutes with a golf club. You mean not Anne, you mean Abby? Starro and Godzilla vs. Kong. What is this? The DC universe, or did they just take that kaiju from that asylum King of the Monsters? What? Angus is going to be the Thanos of the Monsterverse? Yeah, he wishes. I want to see Mokele Membe. He sounds cool. One thing too many, and now you must be terminated. Yeah, can't be dropping spoiler bombs. Like I said, I don't give a shit about them, but I'm sure there's people here who do. Don't you dare bring Abby here. Whoever said that, she's a sucky character. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. I've seen all the clips of streamers getting all bent out of shape over her killing Joel. Do I think Godzilla should win in 2021? I really don't give a shit anymore, to be honest. Either way, I'm going to be satisfied. If Godzilla wins, great, because I'm a Godzilla fan. If Kong wins, then I get to see all the Godzilla fans, crying their fucking... Basically, they're going to be filling my tears cup. So I'm going to have a nice drink. Did their own King of the Monsters film, and they even had Matt Frank create a starfish monster for the film. Oh, look at that. It's been busy. It's a busy week. Plus, we spent time in the hospital. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. By the time we got back, it was already after 10. A 300-foot Audrey Timmons? I just want the movie to release at this point so the endless speculation and fandom fights will end. We're gonna protest the battle if Godzilla loses. Shit, you can protest. I'm not protesting a goddamn thing. If he loses, he loses. I don't care who wins as long as the movie's entertaining. That'll just that'll be just fun to see the chaos, but at the same time, it's not fun having to see fandom tear itself apart. Yeah, and it doesn't help when you have sites like GodzillaMovies.com citing bullshit on their sites, getting people all worked up for nothing. The Chad King Kong versus the Virgin Godzilla. Did you hear about Jared Leto being the star of Tron 3? Did you like the first two Tron movies? I'm not a big Tron fan. I didn't see them. I seen the original, and that was about it. That's not my thing. Well, I mean, I like sci-fi. That particular movie didn't interest me. Godzilla vs. Kong will subvert expectations by Godzilla and King Kong never fighting each other and instead play pool at their local bar. Hey, that sounds interesting. I like that. Just a nice chill movie. They can go rampaging together. Did we get confirmation of Omni being here? I saw her mention something in chat earlier, and then I haven't seen her say anything since. So she must have broke out. All right. Because this is going to be a short one tonight. I'm going to have to wrap it up. What if Godzilla vs. Kong is just in a kid's dream? Oh, that'd be great. Why are you always lying? Did I spell that wrong? I don't remember if I put it on my thumbnail. I know I put the picture. If article companies want to make us excited, all they have to do is get an interview with a filmmaker working on Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah, that won't excite people. The filmmaker won't be able to say anything. I mean, it'll get people to come and see, but then once the guy's like, yeah, well, they're monsters, and well, what we've done was they're gonna smash buildings, and there's some surprises, and we think you'll really like it. It's gonna be great. You're just gonna get the same shit. It's all a figment of Bobby's brain. I know what you mean, Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah. Excuse me. All right. So like I said, we got to keep this one short. Again, I'm not sure how things are going to look for tomorrow or Friday. So I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And if we do get a chance to do the movie on Friday, we'll probably do Son of Godzilla. We got to get some of the shitty ones out the way. I think we got shitty ones left. So it's going to be more than just destroying cities. I was just trying to give that general response that a director or somebody on a movie would say, so they don't talk spoilers or anything. So all right, guys, you guys have a good one, and I'll keep you posted tomorrow on whether or not I'll stream tomorrow and Friday. But we got a lot to do, to be honest, so I'm not sure. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted if I'll be on tomorrow night or Friday night. But if I do pop on Friday, we're going to do Son of Godzilla. Tomorrow we'll just do a normal stream, and then we'll go from there. So you guys take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming on. And hopefully I'll see you the next couple of days. All right? If not, you know why. So, but I'll let you know. So take it easy, guys. Don't believe in the bullshit ass articles from fucking Godzilla movies. Those fucks. All right.